Alrighty, turn 360, December 1st, 1942. Let's see what happens. We're almost a year in. Miss, 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 miss. Damn Dutch subs. What are they doing over here? Get him. Here we go. There's the damage. There's a hit. Nice. All right, one hit, one damage. Alrighty, day phase. Morning air phase. He's still sitting there. Not Naru, doing nothing. Oh, come on. Interesting. What kind of crap is that? I sweep and there's no one there, and I come into attack and there's 20, 30 air bomb fighters. What kind of bullcrap is that? It's the whole reason I swept that hex. Come on, get out of there. Wow, my odds are getting mauled. Why we swept it, but you know, when we sweep, there's no one there. Now they're on the bombers. Since we lost 7 Oscars, And 1 Helen damaged, and we shot down 1 P-40. That is horrible. Come on, get them, boys. There's 1. There's 2. All 3. Alright, that's it for the morning airface. Roll on right into afternoon. Alrighty, that's it for the air phase. We'll go ahead and finish up the naval phase and then move right into land moving combat. No combat. Alright. If you enjoyed watching the turn unfold with me, please go ahead and click on that like button. If you're following the campaign along, but you have yet to click on some, can't talk now. If you've yet to subscribe, please go ahead and click on that button as well. Alrighty, another slow day in the war. Point-wise, we went up 13. Rob went up 15. Looks like in the air, he lost 5, 7. We lost 15. Ow, we got butchered over the skies of Burma there. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see, he lost 3 B-25s, all air-to-air. He lost a PBY-5 to ops, a P-40 to air-to-air. A P-39 to ops, and a Hurricane to air-to-air. We lost 2 Emilys to ops. Let's see. And 13 Oscars. 12 air-to-air, 1 to ops. So we're gonna take a bath on these pilots. I'm gonna guess 10 dead. So we lost a total of 15 aircraft. 5 missing, 7 dead. So that's probably about 10 or 11 dead. Excuse me. The missing ones crash on the way, before they get home. So a lot of times they're just dead anyways. Incoming air units. We got 8 days to some nav search. Let's go back there for a second. A month to a small bomber unit, and 41 days and 44 days until we get anything relatively useful. Although these units are so small. Size 12. Come on, where's the big units? Here we go. There's some bigger ones down here. That's a little better. But all right, incoming ships. 2 days to an AMC, 4 days to an escort, 5 days to an escort. Are those not going down? They have to be. They're at the top of the list. 8 days to an LST, 10 days to another tanker. On the ground, we got 13 days to some ship engineering coys. Engines and aircraft. 19, 15, 12, 5 Tojos, 2 Helens, 2 Noes, 2 Vows, 2 Kates, 2 3Bs, 1 Irving, 1 Emily. And device-wise, we built a bunch. So let's see what we actually produced here. 400, holy cow, 447 millimeter AT guns. We must have just upgraded them. They must just be up and set for upgrade this month. Okay. That's where all my points went. Let's see, 36 Marines, Marine heavy machine gunners, bunch of AA, some more AA, 3 infantry, some 75 millimeter guns, 2 mortars, 2 engineers, a bunch of free sound detectors, and some searchlights. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up Combat Reporter. At sea, we ran over an Allied sub there near Palembang. We dropped a few depth charges. We got 1 damage and 1 direct hit on them. And near Cavian, we ran over a Dutch sub. They fired at us. We didn't get hit. We didn't even attack back, but that's fine. Not much else happened in the air. Just some basic attacks. Let's see. We tried to protect our troops up here. Where was it? Nope. We tried to. This is very interesting on this. Overtop this British recon armor unit here. We swept. We ran into 1 hurricane. All right. Okay. Then the rest of the unit came in. 3 aircraft with our cap. We ran into 4. Okay. And then my bombers came in and we ran into almost 30. What the heck? The sweep should have ran into these numbers, and we should have had we should have wiped them out. We shouldn't have lost all these aircraft. I'm not sure how that happened. They just weren't there, then all of a sudden magically they just appeared. Radio intercepts. Nothing stands out. Ops reports unknown. Should see a bunch of upgrades here. Yep, here we go. This could be, most of these are, I don't know, I'm not sure base forces have AT guns. This could be AA or even radars, bunch of different things. You can see a lot of units got some upgrades this past turn. Replacements, some more Nels back in the stockpile. The last of the Sallies are in the stockpile, and the Tojos. Repairs. See, repairs some ships at Uminato, Nagasaki. Yeah, we can't repair it there. We got a destroyer, a truck that needs to go somewhere. Alright. We got credit with 1 kill out of the 4 or so that we got. Fusan enlarged the airfield to size 7. Ambon built a level 4 fort. And well, it's not a new air unit, but an air unit arrived at Hiroshima from moving last turn. All right, that's it for Combat Reporter. All right, I can't tell if he's still moving, but I'm assuming. All right, what do we got here? Move. All right. How far? The other one's less. Nice. Alright. These guys are still moving. Everyone else should be down here. We got 2 full regiments here. Just camping out. We should upgrade those anti-tank guns probably next turn. Alright. Down into here. Let's see. Refill oil there. Yep. Alright. Down into the DEI. Not a whole lot going on. Our units up here are resting up. Regaining strength before they go back to bandoing for another round of attacks. Down to Timor Sea. Don't see much going on here. Let's go down to the deep south. Nothing really going on down here either. Dropping off the last of some more supplies in that down south. We're moving some more pieces, parts out of Rabaul. This guy is still here. I'm not sure what's going on here. This guy's still spotted over here as well. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't know. I mean, he could drop some. There's no really any reason for him to build Macon up when he has Tarawa right there. We've been spotted. Not really. Okay. Yeah, we got KB here. We're going to come down. We're going to see what this unit is. We're going to come down here to about this area here and try to get some launches on him. Hopefully the weather will be nice and it's not well. And if it's a Death Star, it's a Death Star. We got KB and friends. So our picket line. Heavy rain, extreme overcast, clear sky, extreme overcast. Not much going on up in Japan. A bunch of task forces moving through the Yellow Sea, the East China Sea, and so forth. Bringing in resources, oil and fuel, taking out supplies, and pretty much only supplies. We don't have many new men to send out. And up in China, not much has been going on. We're pretty much at a stalemate. Our guys moved across here, but we did not trigger an attack. So we will go ahead and give them one. We open, that should be the supply path should be open again. Yep, we own all the hex sides. So we'll smack these guys and they'll retreat here. Then we might go back up here to see what's there. Maybe take and Kang back. But that's pretty much the turn. So until the next turn comes in, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.